Okay, what I had here was this was a chandelier, right? The candelabra in there. The main thing on breaking one of these down, because what we're looking for is this, the brass. We need that brass, baby, because brass numbers are up right now. Brass money is up. Your brass money is up, right? So we want the brass. So all I did was to start this. It was a pretty chandelier. I could have used it, but I didn't want it. I need the money. I need the cash for this. So I pushed my foot down on it. As you see, the fronds bend down. Therefore, you can pull the glass up out of there without having to make a big old mess and everything. Glass everywhere. Put that in the trash. Or you recycle a glass as well. You can recycle that kind of glass. It's not contaminated. So indeed. And you can also bend it back and forth. It's like extra money, yo. That's all I'm saying. Extra money. Why I do this recycling thing? Because it's extra cash, or it's an actual supplement for what I do in my music thing and such. But yeah, definitely, or actual supplement for life as well. People need something quick, you know, or they need a loan or whatever. They come get it from me, and I'm gonna work it and get it. So I lobby for this. I definitely lobby for this. I talk to state representatives for this. I try to protect the people for this. Because this stuff has already been taxed. So there's no need to be trying to tax us again. I understand the club thing because people start going crazy. And after the Twin Towers, and the price went all skyrocket. People were just stealing everything everywhere, schools, churches, and all that. But no. And this business is so volatile. You're gonna need a little extra money every once in a while. Whether it's cans, picking up aluminum cans, or household products that you got in the house, stuff that you're not using. See how nice that is? So I could actually use some of those pieces in a build type situation. Right now, I'm just going for the actual brass. And you say, I'll put in the comments how much I got for this particular brass. Just the brass on this machine alone. Because this right here is total brass. This right here is die cast. This is not brass. That's die cast right there. Used to be brass. That's the old school. They don't make it like that no more. So definitely brass, brass, brass. In the middle is a metal rod. You have to remove the metal rod to get the brass price, or you will get breakage. You don't want breakage. We don't want breakage, baby. Breakage is like 12 cents a pound when you can get $2.70. What is going price for brass? I think it's right now $2.50 or something like that in a pound. So yeah, you want straight clearing pieces of brass. You don't want metal in the middle like that there. It looks like it's brass, but it's yellow. It's painted yellow. It's metal painted yellow. And then you're going to have to get all the candelabras out. You want all the plastic off of there. You're going to have to cut those particular wires off. Twist the thing. You'll get like some pliers and twist this part. You twist that out. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Twist that out. And that's going to give you the brass cups on there too. So definitely unscrewing that till you unscrew it enough. Cut the wires on there. And then you're going to feed the wires, pull the wires throughout this whole chassis. Pull those wires out because you cannot have those on there, in the actual brass. That makes it dirty brass. Even though it's not metal, but you're getting dirty brass on that. And me, I like to save these candelabras to save me money on that. I know we have changed the light code The light code has changed, light bulb code, nationwide, where you can't sell or buy these old incandescent lights. Can't do it anymore. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, everything's LED now. So, or solid state. So indeed, I like to pull them off and save them so I can use them on the ones that I have still left of the candlelier style lighting. These lights shine pretty bright. I like them. But yeah, definitely removing the plastic. Removing the plastic. And that particular plastic can be recycled as well. That's a whole nother game in the plastic world. So you definitely, and they don't want stuff on their stuff either. When it's going back to whatever countries, they want it pure and clean. They don't want no grease, they don't want no metal, they don't want no staples, no stickers, none of that. They want straight make. So yeah, definitely that's a whole nother game, a whole nother video. But indeed, you put all that, separate everything. But definitely, I'm gonna cut these wires and then twist this out, and then twist this out, and twist this out. Once I get in here, there are actually nuts and bolts that I have to unloosen to get these pieces out. And that's gonna give me, and I'll pull those wires through with some pliers. So that's gonna give me straight brass, baby. That's the name of the game on this one. The name of the game in scrapping is, and you can quote me on this one, the name of the game in scrapping is this. I'm going gold, silver, platinum, copper, brass. There's also 3 different types of platinum, but they can falter after the brass. And then we go into aluminum, and then we'll go to and get insulated. And then I go to the computer chips, the green chips. Then I'll go to neoprene. And then I'm gonna go to die cast, cast aluminum, and everything else trickles down. So that's what that is. And that is a chandelier. And you just continuously bend that sucker down. Bend it down, and it opens up for you. It opens up without you having to just smash it with a bat or a hammer. No need for all that mess. That's a whole nother 30 minutes of cleanup with glass everywhere. You don't want that. You don't want that. I've learned how to make this thing work without having to work too hard at it. So, indeed, that's my little quick thing on that. I started with it. Beautiful chandelier. And my play sister gave it to me yesterday. Beautiful chandelier. I would have loved to keep it. And I will keep some of the brass stuff. Like, let's see, what do I got? What do I got? Oh, check this out. Check this out. This is stuff that you don't want to sell this stuff, right? Check this out. Check this out. Right there. You don't want to sell that. That is a brass frog. Okay? Little mannequin. He's brass. This stuff here, I kind of learned from my boy Johnny. He went on to the other world. We used to own a scrapyard. And when you go get paid at the window, he would have all these little trinkets and stuff on the shelves. And it would be like little keepsake type things. Stuff that people were desperate and went ahead and sold it. But yeah, something like that. Look at the craft work on that. The craftiness. He kind of looks like a real frog. Something I could put in a garden or something, you know. I don't know. I put on the shelf as well. But yeah, he collected a lot of these little figurines, cups, buckets, and pitchers, glasses, brass and copper and stuff like that. Yeah, you don't want to throw that in And the pail with that, you want to keep that. Somebody took a lot of work to make that look pretty tight right there. Yeah, somebody put some work into that. And this costs you a lot bit more than what they're going to pay you at the scrapyard or the recycle venue. So yeah, indeed, deSz'e, I'm gonna click out with that. So there it is. Brass. Chandelier broke down. Biggity bang.